Thank you for logging on to this Norwell High School sports broadcast brought to you by WellsCountyVoice.com, a division of the Voice Enterprises. This broadcast wouldn't be possible without the support of our sponsors you hear throughout the game. So be sure to visit their businesses and use their services as often as possible, and tell them thanks for their support. We encourage you to go to the games and support your local team, but when you just can't make it, we're here for you. Now it's time for the pregame show on WellsCountyVoice.com.
On the campus of Norwell High School in Ossian, Indiana. Welcome to another production of Norwell Baseball on WellsCountyVoice.com. This afternoon, the number 7 Norwell Knights take on the New Haven Bulldogs. Good afternoon, friends, and welcome aboard. This is Derek Decker bringing the action live from Norwell, and the plate meeting is underway. We are moments away from the starting lineups, followed by the national anthem and the first pitch. But this afternoon, we've got two teams who are both very much in the running for a conference title. New Haven has already suffered a loss, though, at the hands of Leo by a score of 6-2. They do have a conference win over DeKalb by the same score of 6-2. Norwell 2-0 in the conference, 10-0 on the season. Wins coming last week over Leo and Belmont Tuesday and Thursday. So Leo sitting in a pretty good position as well, also in the running. New Huntington North is also going to be going for a spot at the conference championship. These two teams will meet on Thursday of next week. The Knights have a couple of games coming up. But in today's game, it's cool, it's blustery. 48 degrees is going to be the game time temperature with a west wind blowing out to right field, gusting to 40 miles an hour at times, sustained at 25. Here come the starting lineups.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to today's varsity NE8 baseball game between the visitors on the scoreboard, the New Haven Bulldogs, and your own Norwell Knights. Let's meet the starters for today's game. First, for the visitors from New Haven. Leading off, playing shortstop, number 6, Nick Ammer. Batting second in right field is number 1, Austin Myers. Batting third and doing the catching, number 14, Angel DiFederico. Doing the pitching and batting cleanup tonight is number 18, Sean Ferguson. Batting fifth in center field, number 21, Zach Vachon. Batting sixth is your DH, number 24, Juan Bonilla. He will hit for the third baseman, number 15, Tim Jordan. Batting seventh is the second baseman, number 10, Bryce Minnick. Batting eighth, your first baseman, number 17, Carson Buzzard. And batting ninth in left field, number 2, Chris Schneid. The Bulldogs are coached by Mr. Dave Bischoff and the rest of the Bulldog team. Now let's meet the starters for your home team, your Norwell Knights. Batting leadoff in center field, number 2, Trevor Wilson. Batting second and playing second base, number 16, Garrett Waybright. Batting third, number 1, left fielder, Quentin Middleton. Batting cleanup, your first baseman, number 34, Levi Long. Batting fifth and doing the pitching tonight is number 3, Christian Bohada. Batting sixth and doing the catching tonight, number 11, Ian Clark. Batting seventh in right field is number 4, Levi Leidig. Batting eighth and playing shortstop, number 5, Caleb Kohler. And batting ninth and playing third base, number 6, Garrison Breggy. The Knight and the rest of the Norwell Knights are coached by Mr. Andy McLean and Mr. Dave Goodmiller. At this time, if everybody would please rise and remove your caps, as Norwell student Brett Dausch will sing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Brett. Good luck to both teams.
Well, we are just about ready to go. Brett Dausch singing the national anthem this evening, and we've got a couple of new things to share with you. We've got a nice new graphics package provided by Production Truck and Blue Frame Technology, so we want to thank our partners there. A new scoreboard in the top left corner of your screen. You should be able to see that there, and then between innings we'll be able to have another new feature to show you runs, hits, and errors for both teams and the pitching situation as well. Well, the Knights will line it up like this on the infield. At the corners, it'll be Braggy at third, Long at first, Kohler, Wadebright up the middle, Middleton, Wilson, and Leidig left to right on the outfield. Ian Clark will be catching today. Colin Schwartz is sick and not in the lineup, not in attendance either today. And Christian Bohata, the lefty, will go for the Knights on the mound this afternoon, going for another win. Of course, all the pitchers' perfect record at this point with the Knights at 10-0. New Haven will send Ammer, Myers, and DeFederico to the plate in the top of the first, and we're going to get underway about 15 minutes late this afternoon. But as previously mentioned, it's overcast with just a few peaks of sun, and the wind is howling out of the west, blowing to right field. So any pop-up out there is going to have a good chance to get out of this ballpark. A lot of times so far this year we've had the wind blowing in, restricting home runs, but shouldn't be a problem today. New Haven has hit 9 out in 14 games, led by Sean Ferguson, who's hitting in the cleanup spot. He's got 4 of them on the season. He's also the starting pitcher today for the Bulldogs. And we're just about ready to roll this afternoon. New Haven will be in all gray uniforms with a darker gray across the back and gold lettering, purple numbers, gold trim. The Knights in their home whites with blue numbers and white caps, navy blue N, and a blue bill. And Bohata delivers the first pitch, and we are underway. It's a bunt. It's popped up on the infield. Drops. Bohata's throw to first is in time. 1 pitch, 1 out. And nice play by Bohata to retire the leadoff batter, Ammer. And just like that, there's 1 away. So Ammer tried to lead it off with a bunt single and popped it up. And Bohata made a nice play on the speedy Ammer running down the line. And that first pitch again is popped up and lifted high and deep to right, going back, and it's going to drop in there. It's going to be extra bases for Austin Myers. Takes the turn and stops at second on what a normal day would be a routine fly ball. Drops in the gap behind Leidig, and Austin Myers is aboard with a 1-out double. And now Angel DeFederico wears number 14. DeFederico, a .396 batter on the season. Bohata comes set and delivers the pitch. It is scorched into center on a line, and Wilson will make the grab for the second out. New Haven not being shy about jumping on the first pitch at all. Everything a little bit wind-assisted to the center and right sides today, but that was able to be held up. And so 2 gone here in the top of the first for Sean Ferguson. We just talked about him. 4 homers, batting .400 on the year, with 6 doubles to go along with those home runs for a total of 10 extra base hits. And the first pitch misses just low for ball 1, the first pitch that's missed outside the zone for Bohata this afternoon. 1-0 is ripped to center, and that's going to drop into the gap. It's going to be a run for New Haven. It's going to be extra bases for Sean Ferguson. He's aboard. A 2-out double scores Austin Myers from second, and the Bulldogs grab the 1-0 lead. Yeah, we might have ourselves a slugfest this afternoon, as everything that's being put to the right side is getting in the gap so far. We're going to have a courtesy runner, and that is number 22. It's Bryce Heber. He's out there at second base. Now Zach Vachon steps in, and he watches the first pitch bender for a strike call on the outer edge. Vachon, a .351 hitter. 0-1's in the dirt, blocked by Clark, and Ian will be definitely tested this afternoon. Likely if New Haven gets any runners on first, they'll try to take second base. New Haven has been known as an aggressive team in the past. Coached by Dave Bischoff, the Knights have owned the series in the regular season over the last number of years, grabbing a 7-5 win on the road last year. New Haven had an early 3-0 lead in that game. Back pick to second. It was a poor throw. They might have been able to get Heber instead. He's going to try to go to third. The throw from center is not in time. It gets away from Breggy, backed up nicely by Bohata, but that's going to be E1, allowing Heber to take third base. First error of the afternoon. The Knights have been very good on defense so far, but a number of their errors have come off the pitcher, whether from fielding errors or pickoffs. That one's lifted foul and out of play down the first base side to make the count 1-2. So Bohata trying to limit the damage here. He's allowed 2 doubles in the inning. Zach Vachon is trying to drive in that second run for the Bulldogs. They've already grabbed a 1-run lead. Breaking pitch misses high and away to even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Vachon is out of there on strikes. First strikeout of the day for Bohata, and he gets out of the inning with limited damage. In the top of the first for the Bulldogs, 1 run on 2 hit, 1 Norwell error. They leave 1. We go to the bottom. Knights trailing 1-0 on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
Every team knows that the three-point play can be a winning move. That's why State Farm and me, Kevin Beatty, and my team are here to help you go for 3 by combining your home, auto, and life insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home, auto, and life. It's just another way we're here to help things go right. So call me, State Farm Agent Kevin Beatty, at 824-1928 or in Bern at 589-2077.
At Adams Memorial Hospital, we care for the things that mean the most to you, your health, your family, and your community. Compassion is just as important to us as being accredited, or our Follow My Health online patient portal, or having top-of-the-line medical technology. Because at Adams Memorial Hospital, exceptional care means listening a little longer, a hug, or a kind gesture from a nurse. Compassion and medical expertise. That's Adams Memorial Hospital. Exceptional care close to you.
Yeah, welcome back to Norwell. There's that new feature on the bottom of your screen showing runs, hits, and errors. And we are ready to go for the bottom of the second inning, or bottom of the first, rather. The Knights will send Wilson, Waybright, and Middleton to the plate. It'll be DeFederico behind the plate for New Haven. Sean Ferguson on the mound. Jordan and Bussard at the corners. Ammer and Minnick up the middle. Scheid, Vachon, and Myers left to right in the outfield. Bohata threw just 10 pitches in the first inning, but allowed a couple of doubles and a run scored for the Bulldogs, and a first pitch fastball to Wilson at the belt is a strike call. Fastball again, this time fought off 0-2. Ferguson brings some pretty good velocity on his fastball, has a above-average breaking ball as well. 0-2 pitch. Breaking pitch, swing and a miss. There's the breaking ball we talked about, and 3 pitches, and Wilson's out of there on strikes. And here's Garrett Waybright. Garrett, a .267 hitter, had a base hit and a couple of bunt singles over at Belmont on Thursday in that conference victory, greatly boosting his numbers on the season, and he watches a first pitch low and away for ball 1. That one hits the plate and skips to the backstop. 2 balls and no strikes. Ferguson is a guy who comes in with a 2.33 ERA, a record of 3-2 on the year. He's gone 27 total innings and allowed 9 earned runs on 20 hits, 12 walks, 39 strikeouts. Two-one pitch to Waybright is a strike at the knees. Breaking ball just outside, 3-2. Here comes payoff pitch. Breaking ball fought off. The 3-2. Missed it low, and it's a walk for Mr. Waybright, and a man is aboard here in the bottom of the first for the Knights. And now the batter, Quentin Middleton. Quentin, a .286 hitter. And there's a balk. I don't think Ferguson stopped. And there goes Waybright to second, and all of a sudden, the Knights have an RBI opportunity. Middleton has driven in 7 runs on the year. And here comes the pitch. It's low in the dirt, blocked by DeFederico. And Ferguson has already thrown more pitches than Bojeda in the first. Only recorded 1 out, and a runner at second in the face of Garrett Waybright for the Knights. 1-0 pitch, smoked into right, down the line, giving chase. It's down there. It's going to be extra bases for Middleton as it goes to the wall. He stumbled going around first base, but he'll cruise into second. It's an RBI double, and the Knights have tied the game at 1 apiece. And now they're going to appeal to first. Oh, they got him. They said Middleton missed first base. Oh, my goodness. Well, I think, boy, it appeared to me that, that's what I'm thinking. He tripped over the bag, as that's what caused him to take a spill. But the base umpire is saying he's got a clear view of it. In any case, it is the second out, but the run comes across for the Knights. Unbelievable. And 2 outs now, bases empty. Middleton still gets an RBI. Ball and a strike is the count here to Long, and there's strike 2 called. 1-2 to Levi, and the pitch is a breaking ball grounded right back up the middle, and it's kept on the infield by Minnick, but no play, and Long is aboard with an infield single with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. And now Christian Bojeda will step in after being moved up to the 5th spot. He is hitting a team high 429 on the year. Small lead for Long at first, and Ferguson misses with the first pitch low. Well, an interesting call already in this one. Middleton misses first base, and that might have cost, or might still cost the Knights a run here in the first, but they've tied the game. Strike at the knees to Bohetta evens the count at a ball and a strike. Ian Clark waits on deck should Bohetta reach. That was just outside. DeFederico held it for an extra beat, could not get the call. 2-1. Two hits now for both teams. And that pitch is roped right at the second baseman and caught on a line by Minnick. And Bohetta's out of there, and so is the side. But in the first, the Knights come up with 1 run on 2 hits. They leave 1. We go to the second. It's Norwell 1, New Haven 1 on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
You care about your community, you shop local, and you enjoy personal interaction. You're doing more than spending your money, you're supporting your neighbors.
Hi, this is Carlos.
And this is Sarah from Bloomin' Boutique in Ossian. We would like to personally invite you to visit our shop, the Bloomin' Boutique, and check out all we have to offer.
At the Bloomin' Boutique, we have daily lunch specials like Taco Tuesdays, Witch Wednesdays, and Aloha Fridays. A large selection of smoothies, frappes, iced lattes, coffees, and teas.
We also carry a large selection of fresh flowers for bouquets and flower arrangements. Our shop is full of handmade, uniquely functional pottery, handmade jewelry, DeBrand's chocolates, and gifts. You don't need to go any further than the Bloomin' Boutique. Grab your latte, lunch, flowers, gifts, and chocolates all in one stop.
Support your local community by visiting Blooming Boutique, located at 106 South Jefferson Street in Ossian. Follow them on Facebook to view their daily lunch specials. Open 7 to 5 Monday through Friday and 9 to 3 on Saturday. The Blooming Boutique.
And welcome back to Norwell. We're in the top of the second. This game is tied at 1 apiece. Both teams coming up with a couple of extra base hits. Middleton called out after missing first base. Did not cost the Knights anything, but he is able to get the RBI, scoring Waybright from second on the double. And it'll be Bonilla, Minnick, and Bussard to hit here in the top of the second for the Bulldogs. The 6, 7, 8 hitters in the order. Check swing, and Bonilla is able to hold on a pitch in the dirt. Ferguson got out of the first inning with 20 pitches. Bohetta with just 10. Just below the knees, 2-0. 2-0, ground ball sent towards the third baseman, Breggy. Easy hop there, and the throw across is in time to retire Bonilla 5-3. 1 gone. It was a balk.
It was a balk, yeah.
Grounder set towards third and foul. Minnick the batter. Bryce is the second baseman. 167 on the year. Rough start, 6 for 36 for the junior. And he watches strike 2 at the knees. Oh, 2 breaking ball, wave and a miss, and Clark will have to throw to first to complete the strikeout. Second of the day for Bohetta, 2 gone. Carson Bussard, the batter, a sophomore. First pitch skips in there. Bussard, the first baseman. 2 outs, bases empty, top of the second in a 1-1 game. on a cold, windy afternoon at Norwell, and the 1-0 is fouled at the plate. Breaking ball misses well outside. 2 balls and a strike to Busser. Waiting on deck is Scheid, representing the bottom of the order should Carson reach. That pitch is popped up into shallow center. Wilson comes on and makes the grab, and it's a 1-2-3 second for Bohada. The Bulldogs go down in order. After 1.5, we go to the bottom of the second. It's Norwell 1, New Haven 1 on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
Bluffton Tire, you know where they're located, across the street from Bummy's, right at the entrance to the 4-H park, has been serving Wells County for over 50 years. Bluffton Tire needs to be the first stop for brakes, struts, front-end alignment, and offers over 20 different brands of tires. Stop by and see Kerry Jennis today or visit online at BlufftonTire.com for online specials and coupons. Bluffton Tire is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon.
Hi, this is Kerry Jennis at Bluffton Tire, and we'll keep you going.
This is Dan and Jane with Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton.
We want to remind everyone that we do in-house repair with our specialty being restoration and resetting.
Jewelry that is worn frequently over the years usually needs some TLC, prong retipping, resetting, or sizing.
It's so much fun to see the customer's reaction when they see their jewelry looking almost brand new.
Or maybe it's time for a new style. Choose from all styles of settings or let us design one just for you.
Daniel's Jewelers, North Main Street, Bluffton, where personal attention and trust become part of the memory.
Yeah.
Although if Garrett's on second, he's got to watch him around in third. So maybe it was his call. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, welcome back to Norwell. It is going to be Ian Clark to bat here in the inning for the Knights. Be followed by Leidig and Kohler. Swings and misses at the first offering.
So he didn't know. He obviously didn't see it one way or the other. Yeah. That's probably what it was. He probably didn't know for sure, so there's no sense of me getting upset because I didn't see it either. Yeah.
0-2 now to Clark. Ian getting the start today. Schwartz is sick, but Clark has been hitting much better as of late. Ian now 250 on the year, 5 for 20. And there's a wave and a miss. And another strikeout recorded by Ferguson. One away here in the bottom of the second. Levi Leidig, the batter. Levi, a .368 hitter with almost all of his hits to the right side. That's the place to put him today. Him and Coach McLean will talk things over before the at-bat. Bohada threw another 10-pitch inning. He's now got 13 strikes. Ferguson sits at 24 with 1 out in the second. And the first pitch is a breaking ball at the very bottom of the zone for a strike called. Fastball high, changing the eye levels that time, but Ferguson's got a pretty good fastball we've seen already today. Breaking ball is lifted into left center field. Going back is Vachon and making the grab as he drifted to his right to make the catch for the second out. So it'll be Caleb Kohler. It's been a quick start for both teams. Both hitters jumped on top of the other pitcher. A couple hits in the first. Both teams. Kohler pops up the bunt, and it's going to be caught by Federico behind the plate. It's the second time that's happened. Coach McLean's not happy about that one. That'll end the second. We go to the third. It's Norwell 1, New Haven 1 on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Introducing Pizza Hut's first $5 flavor menu. Just $5 each when you order 2 or more. Say yes to a medium one-topping pizza. Yes to Wing Street Wings. Yes to new stuffed garlic knots. And much more. It's easy to say yes to our first ever $5 flavor menu. Only at Pizza Hut.
The $5 flavor menu is now available from your local Pizza Hut on North Main Street in Bluffton. To place an order, call 824-5701 or order online at pizzahut.com.
Aussie and Do It Best Hardware is your one-stop shop for all your home repair needs, featuring Valspar paints. They have propane refill, screen repair, and a complete rental center, along with a large selection of home improvement items, from electrical and plumbing supplies down to the nuts and bolts you need. Summer has been beautiful this year, but it's time to start thinking about the fall projects that need done around the house. Visit Aussie and Do It Best on Hirely Drive, just off Highway 1 in Ossian.
And welcome back to Norwell. It is the top of the third. We are tied at 1 apiece. Chris Scheid, Nick Ammer, Austin Myers to bat for the Bulldogs here in the inning. 9-1-2 in the order. Ferguson comes up with an 8-pitch second inning after a 20-pitch first. 18 of those have been strikes. Bohetta now at 20, and he's ready to get back to work. He's not a guy that throws a lot of pitches. Throws a lot of strikes, especially a lot of first pitch strikes, and hitters like to jump on top of that. And he delivers a first pitch strike. It's bunted foul by Scheid. Now Kohler popped up on a bunt to end the second inning with nobody on, so both teams go down in order. One check swing, fouled back out of play. New Haven has a couple of quality wins, most notably over Munster. Got a pretty good win there. Took losses to Terre Haute South, Northrop, and Mount Vernon Posey. There's a ground ball sent back up the middle, off the side of the mound, fielded by Waybright, and a quick throw to first. Oh, they called him safe, and he beat it by just about a half a step. Scheid is aboard with a leadoff infield single. And Coach McLean is going to take a stroll out to the mound to... Actually, he's going to talk to the base umpire. He's not happy about that call. I thought he got him. It was close, but Coach McLean's going to walk away disgusted from that one. And so it is a single for Scheid that ricocheted off the side of the mound. Kind of took a funny hop. Yeah, Coach McLean didn't like what he heard, but he's returned to the dugout. And the first pitch to Ammer is popped up back out of play. Ammer led off this game with a bunt, and Bohetta made a nice play on it to get him at first by a step. Scheid with a pretty good lead away from first. That pitch is ripped into center on a line, and Wilson coming on. He could not make the grab. It's going to be another base hit, this time for Ammer. And Scheid takes second base. He tried to glove it near the ground, couldn't come up with the baseball, didn't play it right, and now the first two men have reached for the Bulldogs here in the top of the third. Now Coach McLean's going to come out and talk to the infield. We'll take a very quick break with him. New Haven has the first two runners on base here to start off the third. Back in a minute on WellsCountyVoice.com.
The Bowling Center in Bluffton has adult-youth double leagues with one adult and one child per team, or two youth may make a team, and a youth league for ages 4 to 19 starting soon. The leagues are 10 weeks long, and everyone plays every game. The Bowling Center in Bluffton, located at 1231 South Scott Street. For complete details, visit bowlbluffton.com, and don't forget about Friday Fun from 12 to 6. Only $1 per game and 50-cent shoes and a smoke-free environment. bowlbluffton.com. bowlbluffton.com.
And back here at Norwell, the batter is Austin Myers. He doubled and come up with an RBI. There's a bunt. Bohetta checks third, didn't go. He might have had a shot at the runner, but instead takes the guaranteed out. And the runners advance. Myers gets the job done to put 2 runners in scoring position with 1 out for the Bulldogs. Here's Angel DiFederico. Angel lined out to center. Takes the first pitch high. One-0 popped up into center field. Runners tag. Wilson under it. Makes the grab. He's going to go to third with this baseball. It's going to be a great throw, but it's not in time to get Ammer another run, and New Haven's back on top 2-1 via the RBI sacrifice fly by DiFederico. Sean Ferguson steps in. He doubled to the right center field gap. Back in the first inning. And they're going to intentionally walk Ferguson, who has to come out and touch the bag to give the courtesy runner the chance. So the Knights elect not to face the 400 hitter. Bryce Heber, the courtesy runner, and the first pitch is low and in to Zach Vachon. Zach struck out swinging in his first at bat. But a couple of runners on the corners now for the Bulldogs with 2 outs here in the inning. Ojeda misses again, 2 balls and no strikes. Christian has thrown a lot of strikes today, but New Haven has come up with 4 base hits. 2-0 popped up into left, playable for Middleton. Camps under it, makes the grab, and just 1 run is all New Haven will get on 2 hits. They leave 2. We go to the bottom of the third. It's New Haven 2, Norwell 1 on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
At First Bank of Bern, we believe in the American dream of owning a home. Having a space you can call your own. In fact, we've helped people realize that dream for over 125 years. Whether you're looking to buy your first home, refinance an existing loan, or move into something a little bigger, we believe our lending experts have the local knowledge and experience to help make your dream a reality. Apply online at firstbankofbern.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Yeah, welcome back to Norwell. We are entering the bottom of the third. New Haven has taken a 2-1 lead, their second lead of the afternoon, via a sacrifice fly. And the Knights will send 9-1-2 to the plate. Breggy, Wilson, and Waybright. Garrison leads it off here in the inning, and he's hitting 400 on the year. A lot of infield singles, but with good speed, he's able to beat out a lot of grounders. And the first pitch is outside. Ferguson had 28 through 2. Bohada threw 11 pitches in the third to push his total to just 31. 1-0 is fouled back out of play. Breggy's played a really solid third base for the Knights all year long. Had a pretty big burden as just a sophomore, but gives the Knights some really quality time down at the hot corner. 1-1 is fouled away. Knights have games against Adams Central and East Noble this week, and then a doubleheader at Bluffton on Saturday. All 4 of those games on the road. Reggie thought about chasing at the low pitch, but held. Confirmed by the base umpire, and the 2-2. Low again, and he's run the count full. And the 3-2 pitch, a little chopper towards the shortstop. Ammer charging, tough play, good throw. And Bragy's out of there, 6-3. One gone here in the third. Wilson will step in for the Knights. Struck out on 3 pitches in the first. First pitch fastball way high. Ferguson trying to keep the Knights in check. We're already in the third, just 33 minutes into this baseball game, and that pitch is lifted high and deep to right. The wind pushing it back at the track wall. He looks up, and that is gone. A home run for Trevor Wilson, and he ties the game at 2. Well, we've talked about it all afternoon. If anybody's able to pop one up into right, it's probably going to go. And that ball was just a routine fly ball that just kept on carrying and went off the batting cage out over the state championship signs on the right field wall. And all of a sudden, we're tied at 2 again. Garrett Waybright will bat. He walked, and he squares to bunt, pulls back on a pitch in the dirt. Squares to bunt now, pulls back, and pitch just missed low. 2-0 now to Wainwright. High, 3-0, and Wainwright looking for another walk. He leads the team in base on balls on the season. There's a get-me-over fastball at the belt for a strike call. That pitch at the letters, and it is ball 4. Waybright aboard with a 1-out walk. And the Knights continue to be in business here in the third. Already a run across. Quentin Middleton, the batter. Ferguson and Bohada, both starting pitchers, are 2 guys that like to work very quickly. They get the ball and go. Ferguson this time will check on Waybright with a pickoff throw to first. First pitch fastball on the outer edge to Middleton. Breaking ball, strike 2. That broke a lot, and that's also wind assisted. Everything's just a little bit different today. Interesting situation for the Knights without their catcher. 0-2, runner goes, pitch popped up, out of play. But the wind is playing a factor in this game. The Knights not having shorts, but Clark has done a really nice job behind the plate so far. He'll be the starter next year. He's just a junior. 0-2, swing and a miss, pitch was in the dirt. Middleton gave up, didn't run to first. And now the throw comes to third base, and he's safe on the drop, third strike. 2 gone. Waybright takes an extra 2 bases on a wild pitch and then an error. Wild pitch, E2. First error of the day for New Haven. And the first pitch to Levi Long is fouled away. So now an RBI opportunity right out there. The go-ahead run 90 feet away for the Knights. Levi singled back in the first to the infield. 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball high. Ball and a strike. Had a couple of interesting plays already today. Waybright advancing from first to third on a drop third strike. Fouled away, 1-2. Bohada waits on deck. If Long reaches. Tie game 2-2. Bottom 3. 2 outs. Waybright away from third. And a 1-2 count to Long. Ferguson comes set and delivers the pitch. It's a breaking ball shot to right. And it's foul. Long tried to place that one right down the right field line. And we're out of baseballs for the second time in the inning. So finally we're ready again. Still 1-2 to Long. Ferguson has his sign and comes to the plate with the pitch. Breaking ball called, strike 3 on the outside corner. Another strikeout, third of the day for Ferguson, and the side is retired, but the Knights come up and they tie the game. A solo shot off the bat of Trevor Wilson. We go to the fourth, tied at 2 on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Costly misconceptions about collision repair. Brought to you by Lauren's Body Shop.
The insurance company is responsible for selecting the shop to repair your vehicle.
False. Insurance agents and adjusters have no authority in telling you where to have your vehicle repaired. It's your investment and responsibility to select a competent collision repair facility.
In business since 1951, Lauren's Body Shop on East Dustman Road specializes in insurance collision repair, offers free estimates, and an outstanding limited lifetime warranty. Visit lawrensbodyshop.com.
At Adams Memorial Hospital, we care for the things that mean the most to you, your health, your family, and your community. Compassion is just as important to us as being accredited, or our Follow My Health online patient portal, or having top-of-the-line medical technology. Because at Adams Memorial Hospital, exceptional care means listening a little longer, a hug, or a kind gesture from a nurse. Compassion and medical expertise. That's Adams Memorial Hospital. Exceptional care close to you.
And welcome back to Norwell. We're in the top of the fourth. We are tied at 2. 2 runs, 4 hits in air, 3 left for New Haven. 2 runs, 3 hits in air, 2 left for the Knights. And we've got a good baseball game cooking this afternoon. Bohada, the starter, is thrown 31 pitches through 3 innings and is back out there for his 4th inning of work. He'll face the 6, 7, 8 hitters for New Haven, Bonilla, Minnick, and Bussard. And the first pitch to Juan is inside. He missed it. Tried the corner. Couldn't find it. Bonilla is the designated hitter today. 261 on the season. 1-0. He squares to bunt. Lays it down. Gets stuck in the grass. Bohada, a tough play to first, but he got him by half a step. Good play on the second time today by Christian to help himself out. And this time it's the first down. Second time New Haven's tried to bunt for a hit today. First pitch to Minnick is a strike at the bottom of the knees. Bryce struck out in his first back in the second inning. Didn't miss by much. Ball and a strike. Breaking ball. Inside, 2-1. Bohada has not fallen behind a lot of batters today. He stayed ahead on most everybody. check swing. He went around, and the count is even at 2-2. The pitch was high. Bohetta back on the hill and ready to work again. 2-2 pitch. Just low. Runs the count full. Bohetta has been testing the waters to see how far he can go to get a strike call at the bottom. Not that time. Payoff pitch. Missed it high. First base on balls issued by Bohetta today, and it comes with 1 out in the 4th. Allowing Minnick to reach. And now the batter is Carson Bussard. First baseman for the Bulldogs wears number 17. And the first pitch is swung on and missed. Bussard flew out to center. Breaking ball, another wave and a miss. He's got Bussard reaching, and he's ahead 0-2. Minnick with just a modest lead away from first. There's a check swing. The pitch was in the dirt, blocked by Clark, and Minnick is forced to hold. Almost got Bussard to reach on 3 straight pitches. Comes the 1-2, squares to bunt, then pulls back, lifts it into right. Coming on is Leidig to make the grab for the second out of the inning. Not sure why the slash was on with 2 strikes. It's an interesting situation, but in any case, it results in the second out. And Chris Scheid is the batter. Infield single. Pops the first pitch out of play. His first at bat had a ground ball that grazed the side of the mound. Took a funny hop, and Waybright wasn't able to get him. 0-1 in the dirt. There goes the runner. Clark's throw down to second base is going to be in time. He got him. And Bryce Minnick is out, caught stealing. And the side is retired. New Haven comes up with a walk, but he is thrown out at second trying to steal. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's Norwell 2, New Haven 2 on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
TW Fable, a modern American restaurant, is now open at Timber Ridge Golf Course, 2330 East, 250 North in Bluffton, and it's bigger and better than ever. You can enjoy the same fine dining experience Tuesday through Thursday, 5 to 9, Friday and Saturday, 5 to 10. Reservations are recommended by calling 260-353-1360. Everyone is welcome at TW Fable. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric strives to be your total service provider. Their licensed technicians can handle all of your electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling needs, and now offers duct cleaning. No job is too small or too large for their service professionals. From electrical repairs, water heater replacements, sewer and drain cleaning, well repair, and remodel jobs. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric, located behind Lowe's on Commerce Drive in Bluffton, 888-824-3332. That's 824-3332.
Now, welcome back to Norwell. 2 runs, 4 hits, an error for New Haven. 2 runs, 3 hits, an error for Norwell, as you should be able to see on your computer screen. Trying to work out the kinks in the new graphics this afternoon, but we are very appreciative to our partners at Blue Frame Technology. Bohetta fouls the first pitch out of play. Ferguson had 50 pitches through 3 innings. Bohetta now sits at 45 through 4. So plenty left in the tank for him, and watches a called strike on the outer edge. Wilson tied the game with a solo homer in the bottom of the 3rd as Bohetta goes down swinging on 3 pitches. Fifth strikeout of the day for Mr. Ferguson. And Ian Clark stands in. Clark struck out as well in his first bat. And he rips the first pitch down the left field line, and it's just foul. Not foul by more than 6 or 8 inches, and it's just a long strike, 0-1 to Clark, but that was likely going to be extra bases. On a normal day, that might have gone a lot farther foul than it actually ended up, as the wind tried to push it fair. 0-1, little chopper in front of the plate. Coming on is Jordan from third. He fields. The throw is going to be up the line. Anyway, he would have been late, and it's an infield single for Ian Clark. A little bit of a swinging bunt, and a man is aboard with one away here in the fourth. Courtesy runner is going to be Tyler Skiles entering for the first time today. Tyler, a junior, has been courtesy runner for the main part of the year for the Knights. Levi Leidig, the batter, flew out to center in his first try. First pitch is low. Moving at an exceptional pace today. Just 48 minutes in. The pickoff throw to first gets away from Bussard, and Skiles is going to take second base. The throw was high, but it grazed the top of the glove. And we're going to have to give that one E3, as it went right off the top of Bussard's glove, and now a runner in scoring position. We're going to have a visit from the mound, or to the mound, rather, as New Haven tries to sort things out, but the second error on the Bulldog defense today results in Skiles taking second base. The count is 1-0 to Levi. Mr. Bischoff not particularly happy with the pickoff decision that time. 1-0 to Leidig is ripped down the right field line and foul. And the runners will return. Count goes to 1-1. Kohler waits on deck, then Brege. The 1-1 pitch, squares to bunt, pulls back and takes a strike. Coach McLean's going to call time and have a chat with Leidig again. Sun has come out from behind the clouds for a moment, and now it's gone. Just can't talk about things because we don't get sun in the spring. It's been a nasty week, and it's going to continue to be. As temperature's not expected to hit 60 until next week. Swing and a miss. Leidig trying to take first, and he's going to beat there. He beat the throw. Skiles takes third on the play as DeFederico could not find it under him, couldn't pick it up on the drop third strike. And that puts runners on the corners with just one out. That pitch misses low. DeFederico couldn't find it again. So the count 1-0 here to Kohler, and he swings and misses at that one. Ball on the strike. Big scoring opportunity here for the Knights. Got to take advantage in a tie game. Just a fly ball do the trick. Pitch was up and in. Throw down to second base is in time. They got Leidig for the second out, and Levi's out of there. A really nice throw by DeFederico. And the Knights might have just squandered away their opportunity to come up with a third run, as it will take more than a fly ball now. Pitch is up and away, and the count now 3-1 to Kohler. And the pitch. Fastball popped up. Right side, giving chases Bussard. Foul territory, and it's out of play. Now, we mentioned that New Haven comes in at 10-4, just 1-1 in the conference, so the Knights 10-0, 2-0. New Haven looking to get a win here to stay in the running for a conference title. Payoff pitch to Kohler is ground ball sent towards the shortstop. Fielded on a hop by Ammer. The throw to first is low, and it gets away from Bussard, allowing the run to score. Kohler's going to take second and slides in safely. It's an E6, and the Knights take a 3-2 lead. Well, the third error on the New Haven defense is going to cost them an unearned run. No RBI for Kohler, but he puts the ball in play, and the Knights take a one-run lead here in the bottom of the fourth. Breggy was squared to bunt, but pulled back, and the pitch missed low and in. So that was a two-base error by the shortstop. Pulls back the bunt again, and he missed with the pitch again. Ferguson takes a short walk around the mound, try to collect himself. The 2-0. Bunted foul. Trying to bunt for a hit, and for some reason, Tim Jordan continues to be well behind the bag at third. Actually, both of the corners are well back. Not respecting the bunting ability of Breggy here, and he squares to bunt again, and he continues to not be able to get it down as he fouls that one out off to even the count at 2-2. Knights tried to take advantage of the corners playing back, couldn't do it. 2-2 pitch to Breggy. Check swing, pitch is in the dirt, and he's able to hold. And now 3-2 to Garrison. Kohler's out there at second. The full count pitch. Missed it in the dirt. It skipped in there. And it's a two-out base on balls to Garrison Breggy. Two guys are aboard. And Trevor Wilson, who's definitely got the ability to take it out of here. He's already done it once today. Tied the game back in the third inning. Struck out in his other at-bat, and the first pitch misses outside. Wilson might be watching a strike as Ferguson has struggled a little bit as of late. He's walked 3 guys now on the day. 1-0, fouled back to the screen. A healthy hack by Wilson. One breaking ball in there for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Breggy at first, Kohler at second in a 3-2 game, bottom of the fourth here at Norwell. Here comes the pitch. It's a breaking ball. Oh, he struck him out. Oh, my goodness. That was nowhere close to the zone. He caught it in the dirt. That wasn't even close. And he calls Wilson out on strikes. That's an unfortunate break for the Knights. In any case, they leave 2. We go to the 5th. It's Norwell 3, New Haven 2 on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
Yeah, welcome back to Norwell. We're going to the top of the fifth. The Knights leave 2 in the inning, but they do get one big run to give them the lead. Wilson struck out looking to end the inning, and it'll be Scheid, Ammer, and Myers to bat for the Bulldogs here in the fifth. Scheid will bat from the right side, 1-for-1, infield single to Waybright as it grazed the side of the mound, and he was batting when the runner was thrown out at second trying to steal to end the fourth inning. Boheta's first offering is high for ball one. Boheta had 45 pitches through 4. There's a cut and a miss. Ferguson at 75 through 5. 28 balls, 47 strikes. Not a bad ratio. But he's walked 3. Liner at the third baseman softly and caught by Braggy for the first out. Nick Ammer steps in, leadoff batter, 1-for-2. Tried to bunt to lead off the game, and he was thrown out and also singled to center. And the first pitch is a 57-footer breaking pitch that never made it to the plate for ball one. Ammer is a .391 batter on the year, just a junior, and was able to hold on that pitch. It's 2-0. Wind continues to howl out of the west, pulling out to right today. Fouled straight back, 2 balls and a strike. This game likely has massive implications on the outcome of this Northeast 8 Conference, the second year of the conference, won last year by Belmont. 2-1 in the dirt, and he's fallen behind 3 balls and a strike. Boheta has walked 2. He also intentionally walked 1. And that pitch is popped up on the infield. Waybright drifting back to make the grab. 2 gone here in the fifth. Here's Austin Myers. Austin wears number 1, bats from the right side, 1-for-1, double sacrifice bunt on the game. Christian has his sign. He's ready to work. And the first pitch is just low. Here's a swing and a miss. Myers, .465 on the year. That's why he's batting in the 2-hole. Who had tried the breaking pitch and missed high. 2-1, fouled back out of play to even the count. And he's going to call a catcher's interference. And, well, we've had all kinds of stuff happen today. We've had a runner miss the bag, a runner take 2 bases on a wild pitch, dropped third strike, a runner reach base on a dropped third strike, and now catcher's interference. So, unfortunately, that'll put Myers on. And first pitch is low, blocked by Clark. That goes down as an error, if you didn't know. And the second error on the Norwell defense today. Coach McLean's going to have a talk with his entire infield now after ball 1 to DeFederico. Angel 0 for 1, lined out, and a sacrifice fly and an RBI for the catcher today. Austin Myers leads away from first with 2 outs here in the 5th. There's a little nubber off the end of the bat. Going to be a tough play for the infield. Waybright's going to have no chance, and it's an infield single for DeFederico. Yeah, we'll see if that catcher's interference is going to cost Norwell. So 2 on and 2 out here in the inning for the Bulldogs as they try to tie this game up. An RBI opportunity here for Sean Ferguson. This is not the guy you want to face. A 400 hitter with 16 driven in. And you might see Bohada try to pitch around him here. There's a strike call. He's going to go after him. Can't really afford to load the bases if you're Norwell. But he's certainly not going to give him anything above the knees if the first 3 pitches were an indicator. 2-1. That ball is smoked into center. Going back is Wilson, and that ball is up against the wall. 1 run will score. Wilson's throw is cut off by Kohler. He's going to be held at third, and the game is tied. All started by catcher's interference, then a off-the-bat infield single, and we are tied at 3 runs apiece. RBI double for Sean Ferguson. 5th hit of the afternoon for the Bulldogs. And 2 more RBI opportunities here for Zach Vachon. And he swings and misses at the first pitch. Vachon 0 for 2, struck out and flew out. 351 on the year. 9 driven in. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Pitch was in the dirt. And Bohada trying to limit the damage and get out of here with a tie game. The 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball up and away. Bonilla waits on deck. Should Vachon reach? Oh, that was just inside. Here comes the 2-2. Bohada comes set and delivers. That is roped into left on a line. It's sinking, and it's a catch made by Quentin Middleton, who stumbled as he made the grab but is able to hold on, and the side is finally retired. New Haven comes up with a couple of hits. Zach Vachon is not particularly pleased at this point. But we go to the bottom of the 5th. The game is tied again. New Haven 3, Norwell 3 on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
Troxel Equipment offers a full line of John Deere equipment. Troxel Equipment features a large inventory of all makes and models of pre-owned equipment that has been well maintained and ready for service. Most of Troxel's pre-owned equipment was traded in from owner-operators. Be sure to ask about our certified pre-owned units. Troxel Equipment has the ability to customize your financing, lease, or installment contracts to meet your cash flow needs. Visit any of our 3 locations in Bluffton, Huntington, or Wabash, or check out our website for our inventory of new and pre-owned equipment. Troxel Equipment, the dealership you can trust.
This is Dan and Jane with Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton.
We want to remind everyone that we do in-house repair, with our specialty being restoration and resetting.
Jewelry that is worn frequently over the years usually needs some TLC, prong retipping, resetting, or sizing.
It's so much fun to see the customer's reaction when they see their jewelry looking almost brand new.
Or maybe it's time for a new style. Choose from all styles of settings or let us design one just for you.
Daniel's Jewelers, North Main Street, Bluffton, where personal attention and trust become part of the memory.
Welcome back to Norwell. Sean Ferguson's back out there for his 5th inning of work. And New Haven was able to tie the game there in the top of the inning. All started with 2 outs and the bases empty. Catcher's interference called. And that kind of started things, and it unraveled for Norwell. But Bohada was able to keep it in check, and it'll be Waybright to lead off the inning for the Knights. He squares to bunt, pulls back, and takes a pitch high. Bohada now at 69 pitches through 5 complete. 3 runs for both teams, 6 hits for the Bulldogs, 4 for the Knights. And a couple of errors for both squads have resulted in runs. Catcher's interference goes down as an error. 1 ball, 1 strike pitch is a check swing, fouled back out of play on a fastball high. Ferguson has not showed any signs of slowing down today. And there's a pitch is fouled away at the plate. Went off a Waybright in the box as he stays alive. Fouled off 3 in a row here. Middleton and Long will also bat here in the inning for Norwell. There is a breaking pitch right there for strike 3 called. That was strikeout number 8 for Ferguson today. The Knights do not strike out very much as a team. It's a couple times now they've been caught looking. Middleton squares to bunt and completely misses. Something the Knights can certainly improve at. They've definitely gotten better from where they were at the start of the year. And there's a little chopper to the shortstop, Ammer. Fields it on a hop. Throw to first this time is much better. Middleton's out of there 6-3 for the second out. Got some action in the Norwell bullpen now. It's Cole Lewison for the Knights. Cole slated to start tomorrow's game, but that might be changed. We'll see. Quentin scheduled to go on Thursday. First pitch to Long misses low. Levi 1 for 2, infield single, and took strike 3 looking. One of 3 Norwell backwards Ks today. 1-0's at the letters. And a fastball misses high again. Ferguson's failed to get on top of a couple of them here, and now a 3-0 count to Long, and in a tie game with the bases empty, probably looking at a strike here. That's what happens. It's a strike at the belt. It's trying to retake the lead. Fouled back out of play. 3-2. A run in the first, third, and fifth for the Bulldogs. A run in the first, third, and fourth for Norwell. As both teams have answered the call a couple of times. Knights have trailed twice in this game. And there is strike 3 called. Long takes it looking for the second time today. That was an easy inning for Ferguson. 13 pitches. Knights go down in order in the fifth. Let's go to the sixth. We're tied at 3 on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Are you looking for a new dental home, or maybe you've suffered a dental sports-related injury? Contact Dr. Laura Kugelhahn and her caring staff. They can help you with your general and emergency dental needs. Dr. Laura Kugelhahn and her staff provide a wide variety of services such as fillings, crowns, veneers, bridges, bleaching, dentures, athletic mouth guards, and much more. Dr. Kugelhahn's office is located at 1133 North Main Street in Bluffton. Call today at 824-3100 for an appointment with Dr. Laura Kugelhahn.
Dr. Laura Kugelhahn is a provider for Delta Dental and Aetna insurances. She is also accepting Care Credit. Dr. Kugelhahn and her staff will make you feel at home. Located in Fort Wayne, Indiana, the University of St. Francis is a private Catholic university enrolling 2,300 students in majors ranging from the liberal arts to the creative arts to the health services. Small class sizes, personal attention, and the freedom to explore your options. A USF education has a lot to offer. Visit their beautiful campus and see for yourself how you can be a part of the University of St. Francis. Visit sf.edu to learn more about the University of St. Francis.
And welcome back to Norwell. We are through 5 complete. We are tied at 3 runs apiece. It is going to be Juan Bonilla, followed by Bryce Minnick and Carson Bussard, the 6, 7, 8 in the order for New Haven to bat here in the 6th. They tied the game on a double by Sean Ferguson back in the top of the 5th. Ojeda misses with his first offering. 70 pitches now, 29 balls, 41 strikes. Not like his regular total, as his ratio is closer to 2 strikes for every ball. Count now 1-1 as Bonilla grounded that one foul. Breaking ball high, 2-1. Well, we talked about in the early part of the season, should this one go extras, we shouldn't have a problem staying with daylight. Although as dark and overcast in it as it is, it doesn't get dark till about 8:30. That one's flown into right. Coming on is Leidy. The wind's playing with him a little bit, but he's able to make the grab for the first out. Well, the Knights have only trailed or been tied one time going into the 6th inning all year long, and that was against Wawasee, where they're able to come up with 3 runs in the bottom of the 6th inning to come away with a 3-2 victory. Bryce Minnick bats from the left side, 0 for 1, strikeout and a walk, and Bohada misses with the first 2 pitches. The 2-0. That is smoked into right center field. Going back is Leidig. He's at the wall. He looks up, and it's gone. New Haven takes a 4-3 lead. Bryce Minnick goes deep to right center field, and New Haven has taken the lead again. Seventh hit of the day for New Haven. They've had a bunch of them come in the extra base variety. And that is going to put the Knights behind. They're going to have to do some work on the offensive end in their half of the inning, but there's only one out here in the 6th. It's Carson Bussard, who squares to bunt, gets one down, right back at the pitcher. Bohada turns and throws, and the third, a really nice play by Christian to retire bunts as they're trying to get a bunt single. Bohada has not made a mistake all day on that front. 2 out now in the inning. Chris Scheid, the batter. He represents the 9-hitter in the New Haven order. 1 for 2, infield single and a line out to third. And he grounds this one right back at Bohada. He didn't have much trouble other than the home run. It's Bryce Minnick that comes up with the solo shot to give New Haven the lead. Bottom 6, it's New Haven 4, Norwell 3 on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Welcome to the new Heidi Automotive Group. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility. Now you can shop for a new Chevrolet, Buick, Dodge, Ram, Jeep, or Chrysler at the same location right here in Bluffton, Indiana. We have a huge selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and crossovers. We focus on quality, and that is why we certify our pre-owned inventory so you get more warranty, free maintenance, and peace of mind. Don't worry about your credit. We have financing options for everyone. Heidi Automotive Group, a new look but old-fashioned integrity.
Yeah, welcome back to Norwell. New Haven has taken the lead by a score of 4-3 via a solo homer off the bat of the second baseman Bryce Minnick, who had not shown any power all day. That pitch appeared to be a little bit outside, but a called strike on a first pitch breaking ball by Ferguson, who's out there for his sixth inning of work, facing Bohata, and there's strike two. Christian 0 for 2, line out, strikeout. And there's a ground ball sent towards the second baseman, Weekly. Minnick throws to first, one gone. Bohata's out of there 4-3. Another 3-pitch at bat. Got some new action in the Norwell bullpen. It's Quentin Middleton down there on the hill, who may come in relief in the seventh. Try to shut down New Haven. He's going to have to face the top third of the order. First pitch to Clark was a little bit inside. And strikeout and a single, 1 for 2 on the day. We're just an hour and 17 minutes into this one. He grounds this one off the end of the bat towards the shortstop. Ammer's throw is in time. Clark not with great speed. And 2 gone quickly. Here's Leidig, the 7-hole hitter, the right fielder. 0 for 2, fly out and a strikeout, but he reached on that second strikeout, or on that second at bat. And now on all 3 at bats, he has had words with Coach McLean, trying to decide what he wants to do. It's very possible that he might bunt here. Tim Jordan still playing back at third. Bussard way behind the bag at first. And Leidig possibly has the best speed on the team. First pitch was in the dirt. Popped up and hit Leidig on the back of the helmet, but it was blocked first. Kohler waits on deck should Leidig reach, and he cuts and misses at strike 1. Ferguson approaching 100 pitches. There's a ground ball sent towards the shortstop. Nice hop for Ammer. Throw to first is in time. Leidig's out 6-3. A very easy inning for Ferguson. And we'll go to the 7th. Knights go down in order. After 6 complete, it's New Haven 4, Norwell 3 on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
You care about your community, you shop local, and you enjoy personal interaction. You're doing more than spending your money. You're supporting your neighbors.
Hi, this is Carlos.
And this is Sarah from Bloomin' Boutique in Ossian. We would like to personally invite you to visit our shop, the Bloomin' Boutique, and check out all we have to offer.
At the Bloomin' Boutique, we have daily lunch specials like Taco Tuesdays, Witch Wednesdays, and Aloha Fridays. A large selection of smoothies, frappes, iced lattes, coffees, and teas.
We also carry a large selection of fresh flowers for bouquets and flower arrangements. Our shop is full of handmade, uniquely functional pottery, handmade jewelry, DeBrand's chocolates, and gifts. You don't need to go any further than the Bloomin' Boutique. Grab your latte, lunch, flowers, gifts, and chocolates all in one stop.
Support your local community by visiting Blooming Boutique, located at 106 South Jefferson Street in Ossian. Follow them on Facebook to view their daily lunch specials. Open 7 to 5 Monday through Friday and 9 to 3 on Saturday. The Blooming Boutique.
And welcome back to Norwell. We're in the top of the 7th. We do have a couple defensive changes to relay to you. Christian Bohata has exited the game now for the Knights. It is Tyler Skiles who enters in left, taking over the place of Quentin Middleton, who moves to the mound. It's not going to be a save situation today as they trail it 4-3, and the Knights are going to have to win in walk-off fashion today to avoid their first loss of the season. New Haven is trying to keep themselves in the running for the conference title. They are 1-1 on the season. Norwell 2-0. And Middleton will face Ammer, Myers, and D. Federico here for the Bulldogs in the inning. 1 for 3 is Ammer. And he swings at the first pitch and fouls it out of play. Grounded out, flew out, and singled. Middleton delivers the 0-1 pitch, breaking ball on the corner for strike 2. Ferguson had 96 pitches now through 6 innings. And there's a little chopper to the third baseman, Breggy. He charges, fields on a hop, and throws Ammer out at first. 5-3, 1 gone. Here's Austin Myers. He's had an interesting day at the plate. 1 for 1. Doubled in the first inning. Sacrifice bunt, and then reached on catcher's interference, which allowed a New Haven run to score eventually in the inning. It was the starting point for a Bulldog run. Takes a first pitch strike this time. And the 0-1 is swung at and missed. 0-2. Pitch was in the dirt. Myers went fishing. It'll be DeFederico to bat after Austin. The 0-2, breaking ball, ground ball set towards the right side. Sliding play by Waybright, and he gets up, and we've got time. What was the call? Well, he's going to reach first. I wonder if he called catcher's interference again. Well, we're left in the dark on that one. In any case, it'll be Myers reaching first with just 1 out. There's a ground ball. 5. Oh, he missed it. And Waybright misses the catch at second base. The runner's going to take third. Unbelievable. Everything falling apart for the Knights here in the 7th inning. I'm guessing it was catcher's interference again. On a play like that, I think it was unbelievable. The second time today, to our knowledge anyway, that was an E5. And now runners on first and third with 1 out. There's a strike call. Well, if that was the call, then that's the 4th error of the day for the Knights. By far their season high. Quick pickoff throw to first. Not quite in time. 0-1, and it's the big boy. It's Sean Ferguson, 2 for 2. A couple of doubles. He was intentionally walked once. And ground ball. Set up the middle. 6, 4, and 3. Got him a huge double play. Ends the inning and shuts New Haven down. They're not able to get a run. They get Ferguson to ground into a double play. Another interesting half inning. And now the Knights are going to have to get a run to stay alive. We go to the bottom of the 7th. New Haven 4, Norwell 3 on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
Costly misconceptions about collision repair, brought to you by Lauren's Body Shop.
All repair shops are basically the same.
False. There are substantial differences among repair shops. Some have made large investments in equipment and training, others have not. Always do your homework when selecting a repair facility.
In business since 1951, Lauren's Body Shop on East Dustman Road specializes in insurance collision repair, offers free estimates, and an outstanding limited lifetime warranty. Visit lawrensbodyshop.com.
Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric strives to be your total service provider. Their licensed technicians can handle all of your electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling needs, and now offers duct cleaning. No job is too small or too large for their service professionals. From electrical repairs, water heater replacements, sewer and drain cleaning, well repair, and remodel jobs. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric, located behind Lowe's on Commerce Drive in Bluffton, 888-824-3332. That's 824-3332.
Yeah, welcome back to Norwell. No defensive changes for New Haven in the inning. Sean Ferguson is going to go for the complete game as he returns for his 7th inning of work. It is a 4-3 baseball game in favor of the Bulldogs. Home team has some work to do here in the bottom of the 7th to avoid their first loss of the year. And Caleb Kohler will lead it off for the Knights, 0 for 2. Popped up a bunt. Fallony hit him on the first pitch. High and tight, went right off his helmet. And Kohler reaches on the first pitch. He's going to make sure that there's nothing wrong with Kohler. He seems to be all right. Caleb, a junior. And it just grazed the edge of his chin on the left side. But that's going to be huge for the Knights. He represents the tying run, the winning run now at the plate for the Knights in the face of Garrison Breggy, who's 0 for 1. Ground out and a walk. Squares to bunt, pulls back, pitches high. And we'll see how long a leash Ferguson has. New Haven has nobody in the bullpen, so I think this is going to be his game to win or lose. Squares to bunt. He gets the bunt down the first base line. Ferguson is going to throw to first. Breggy's out of there, but he gets the job done. Pretty good bunt. One gone. Runner takes second. Sacrifice for Breggy. Trevor Wilson, the batter. 1 for 3, strikeout, home run, strikeout. Breaking ball in there for strike 1. Garrett Waybright is on deck. That's the 100th pitch for Ferguson today. Ooh, breaking pitch. That broke a ton and just missed high. He had Wilson ducking, and it might have fooled the umpire. And it's a ball and a strike now to Trevor. There's strike 2 at the belt. Biggest at bat of the year for Trevor Wilson. And the pitch. Ground ball sent up the middle, and it's through past a diving hammer. He's going to be waved around. Kohler's going to score. We've got a tie game. Wilson's going to take second base on the throw. It's 4-4. Unbelievable. The Knights tie the game. Wilson takes second on the throw. Kohler led off the inning with a hit by pitch, and it results in the tying run. And now the batter is Garrett Waybright. Ferguson continues to be out there for New Haven. Here's the 1-0. He squares to bunt. Gets it down. It's going to be in no man's land. Waybright's going to reach on a bunt single with 1 out in the 7th. Wilson will take third base, and the winning run is 90 feet away for the Knights. And they're going to put on Middleton. They're going to intentionally walk him. And that'll load the bases. It's the only move you can make if you're New Haven. The Knights trying to walk off. And Levi Long is the guy that's going to have the chance. 1 for 3, single and 2 strikeouts. They've both been looking. Here's the first pitch. It's fouled straight back to the screen. Long was waiting on the fastball and just missed it. Middleton leads away from first. Waybright from second. Wilson from third. The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball. Grounder set towards third. Throw to the plate is in time, and that's all they'll get, but they get the force at home for the second out. Long can't get it done, but he reaches base on the fielder's choice. And now it's Tyler Skiles who has the chance to drive in the winning run. Tyler entered at left in the top of the inning, and the first pitch almost got away from DeFederico. Skiles is a .417 hitter on the season. A walk would do the trick, or wild pitch. 1-0. Low, 2 balls and no strikes. 4 runs on 7 hits for New Haven. 4 runs on 6 hits for Norwell. Trying to walk off and go to 3-0 in the conference. The 2-0 pitch. Fouled out of play. Ferguson at 110 pitches. Has his sign. Comes set. The 2-1. Popped up on the infield. Right at the first baseman. Bussard makes the grab. We've got free baseball today. After 7 complete, it is Norwell 4, New Haven 4. Let's go to the 8th, the first extra inning affair for the Knights all year. We're back in a minute on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
Troxel Equipment offers a full line of John Deere equipment. Troxel Equipment features a large inventory of all makes and models of pre-owned equipment that has been well maintained and ready for service. Most of Troxel's pre-owned equipment was traded in from owner-operators. Be sure to ask about our certified pre-owned units. Troxel Equipment has the ability to customize your financing, lease, or installment contracts to meet your cash flow needs. Visit any of our 3 locations in Bluffton, Huntington, or Wabash, or check out our website for our inventory of new and pre-owned equipment. Troxel Equipment, the dealership you can trust.
Introducing Pizza Hut's first $5 flavor menu. Just $5 each when you order 2 or more. Say yes to a medium 1-topping pizza. Yes to Wing Street Wings. Yes to new stuffed garlic knots. And much more. It's easy to say yes to our first ever $5 flavor menu. Only at Pizza Hut.
The $5 flavor menu is now available from your local Pizza Hut on North Main Street in Bluffton. To place an order, call 824-5701 or order online at pizzahut.com.
Now, welcome back to Norwell. We are in the top of the 8th inning. First extra innings for the Knights all year long. Comes in the 11th game, and it comes in the 3rd conference game. The Knights had the bases loaded with 1 out and are not able to get a run across after scoring 1 earlier in the inning. Trevor Wilson coming up with the RBI single to drive in Kohler, who took the first pitch off the noggin. And it'll be Zach Vachon, Juan Bonilla, and Bryce Minnick to bat for the Bulldogs. And Middleton leads off the inning with the first pitch strike. He's thrown 10 pitches in the game, and all of them have been strikes. He came in to relieve Bohata to lead off the 7th inning, and he kind of offered at it. Had his bat stuck out like he was going to bunt and missed it. 0-2. There is some action in the Bulldog bullpen. It is Carson Bussard, the first baseman. That pitch is flown into right field, and it's down for a base hit. Leidig's able to keep it in front of him, but it's a leadoff single on an 0-2 pitch to Zach Vachon, and he's aboard to lead off the 8th. 8th hit of the day for the Bulldogs. Juan Bonilla, 0 for 3, ground out, fly out. He bunts this time to the pitcher Middleton, who throws to first to retire Bonilla for the first out, but it's a sacrifice, and Vachon takes second. So Bonilla gets the job done. And now it'll be Bryce Minnick's turn, who gave New Haven the 4-3 lead in the top of the 6th on a homer to right center. Solo shot. also has struck out and walked on the day. Middleton steps off. And now comes set. He delivers the pitch. Breaking ball outside. Good spot by Middleton. Didn't get the call, and it's the first time he's missed in his 14 pitches today. The 1-0. Well, that didn't miss by much. Now 2-0. Coach McLean again displeased. And sometimes the strike zone gets a little tighter. In a tie game in the 8th inning, and that's way high, and he's fallen behind 3 balls and no strikes. Middleton delivers the pitch. It's going to be low, ball 4. Runner's trying to go to third. The throw is not in time. Oh, it's going to be a pass ball. Clark not able to hang on. And Vachon takes third. That, as a matter of fact, had Clark been able to hang on to that, it might have been called a strike. Instead, it gets away from him, and Vachon takes third on a pass ball. Levi is going to bring the infield in. Coach McLean's going to join him. We'll take a break after these words from our sponsors.
T.W. Fable, a modern American restaurant, is now open at Timber Ridge Golf Course, 2330 East, 250 North in Bluffton, and it's bigger and better than ever. You can enjoy the same fine dining experience Tuesday through Thursday, 5 to 9, Friday and Saturday, 5 to 10. Reservations are recommended by calling 260-353-1360. Everyone is welcome at T.W. Fable.
Now back here at Norwell, the conference is still going on at the mound as the Knights are trying to decide what to do. They were able to get out of the 7th, the top of the inning, after a double play, ground ball by Ferguson, and that has turned out to be quite possibly the biggest play in the game as it allowed Norwell to trail by just 1. They're able to get 1 across in the bottom of the inning to send us to extras. We're tied at 4 now. There are runners on the corners for New Haven, and the batter is Carson Bussard, 0 for 3, 2 flyouts and a ground out. And the first pitch is low for ball 1. Middleton's got to find a way to find the strike zone. He's missed on 5 straight now. And that ball ripped into right field. Base hit, a run scores. New Haven retakes the lead at 5-4 with 1 out in the 8th. Now it's going to be Chris Scheid, an RBI single for Carson Bussard, his first hit of the day. 9th for the team. Breaking ball flown into shallow right, and that is going to bloop in there just inside the line. Minnick rounding third. He'll be held there, and the bases are loaded. Nick Ammer will step in. He represents the top of the Bulldog order, and the Knights have to find a way to keep New Haven in check here and not allow them to blow it open. They still need a chance to do something in the bottom of the inning. He is 1 for 4 on the day. He grounds this one towards the second baseman, Waybright. It's a high flip. He got him at second, but another run's going to come in. The throw to third not quite in time as Waybright, or Kohler rather, tried to pick off Bussard at third. Another run comes across, and it's 6-4. Fielder's choice and an RBI for Nick Ammer. Austin Myers has reached base on catcher's interference today. 1 for 1, double and a sac bunt to go along with it. And Middleton misses on the first pitch. 2 runs across for the Bulldogs here in the inning. There's a strike called. 10 hits now for New Haven on the day. 1-1 pitch, ground ball, weakly sent towards the third baseman. Oh, Middleton bobbled in, another run scores. Middleton cannot come up with the baseball. And it's 7-4. Runners on first and second now, E1. And now the batter's Angel DiFederico. Things have come unglued for the Knights here in the inning, and DiFederico fouls a high fastball back to the screen on his first pitch. 1 for 3. Line drive. Line out, that is. Sacrifice fly, single, reached on an error. 5th Norwell error today. And that has cost him in this game. 0-1, breaking ball, ripped right at the second baseman. And the side is finally retired. New Haven comes up with 3 runs in the top of the inning. They leave 2. We go to the bottom of the 8th. The Knights are going to need a lot of runs in the inning. They trail at 7-4 going to the bottom on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
Aussie and Do It Best Hardware is your one-stop shop for all your home repair needs, featuring Valspar Paints. They have propane refill, screen repair, and a complete rental center, along with a large selection of home improvement items, from electrical and plumbing supplies down to the nuts and bolts you need. Summer has been beautiful this year, but it's time to start thinking about the fall projects that need done around the house. Visit Aussie and Do It Best on Hirely Drive, just off Highway 1 in Ossian.
Every team knows that the three-point play can be a winning move. That's why State Farm and me, Kevin Beatty, and my team are here to help you go for 3 by combining your home, auto, and life insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home, auto, and life. It's just another way we're here to help things go right. So call me, State Farm Agent Kevin Beatty, at 824-1928 or in Bern at 589-2077.
Yeah, welcome back to Norwell. The Knights are going to have some work to do here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Sean Ferguson's back out there. He's got 111 pitches, 40 balls, 71 strikes. But New Haven kind of busted open in the top of the 8th inning, getting 3 runs on some Norwell miscues. And it'll be Ian Clark to lead off the inning, and the first pitch misses outside for ball 1. Clark 1 for 3, strikeout, single, ground out on the afternoon. And there's a ground ball sent towards first, rolling foul. Evens the count on a ball and a strike. No action in the New Haven bullpen. Carson Bussard, the first baseman, was warming up for a bit in the top of the inning. 1-0, grounded towards third. Jordan up with it and throws across. Clark's out of there 5-3, 1 gone. Levi Leidig, the batter now. Levi 0 for 3. Fly out, reached on a drop third strike and a ground out. And he cuts and misses at a high fastball to lead off the at-bat. 0-1. Outside, ball and a strike. 116 now for Sean. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Knights in danger of dropping their first game of the year, and it's a conference one. Very important. Hey, that breaking pitch hits Leidig, and he reaches. And Caleb Kohler, the batter. Kohler was hit by a pitch the last time he was up to lead off the 7th inning, and he eventually scored the tying run. But 0 for 2 other than that on the day. Popped up a bunt and fouled out and reached on an error. First pitch low. Ton of pitches thrown by Ferguson today. There's a strike call at the knees. Number 120. One pitch. Fastball, strike 2. Kohler couldn't pull the trigger. One, two. Just got a piece of it and stays alive at the plate. Three-run hole for the Knights. Here in the bottom of the 8th, first extra inning game of the year. But they're going to need some magic here to come back and tie or take the lead and win this one. That ball is flown into right and foul. And Kohler continues to battle at the plate. Bragi waits on deck, then Wilson. Should one of them reach. Trevor's the guy that took one out back in the 3rd inning to tie the game at the time. It's been a seesaw affair all day. First crooked number put up in an inning by either team was in the top of this inning, 3 for New Haven. And it's fouled away again. Kohler has fouled away 3 in a row now. He's seen 6 pitches in the at-bat. And he continues to have life. Ferguson comes set and delivers. Breaking ball. Tried to get him to chase. Kohler holds. A lengthy at-bat continues. Still no defensive changes for New Haven at all today. It's been the same group of 9. 2-2 pitch. Popped up, foul, out of play. Completely ramping up the pitch total of a guy who's already got a bunch today. This is now 8 pitches Kohler's seen. Trying to reach. The 2-2. Fouled back to the screen, and it continues. Kohler just getting a piece of everything. He's caught just a little bit of a couple of pitches to stay alive. Leidig leads away from first. And the pitch is in the dirt, gets away, but Leidig holds. No reason to get thrown out at second in this situation. And it's now a full count to Caleb Kohler. This is going to be the 11th pitch of the at-bat. Oh, that pitch is smoked into center on a line, going back, and he's not going to get there. It's going to be extra bases for Kohler. Leidig got a bad jump. He'll hold at third. And there's 2 runners in scoring position, and a tying run will come to the plate for the Knights. What a spectacular at-bat by Caleb Kohler, an 11-pitch at-bat, and we're finally going to see a pitching change. Ferguson is going to exit after 129 pitches. Unbelievable. We'll go ahead and take a break and return after these words from our sponsors. Knights trying to get something going here in the bottom of the 8th to tie or win it as the Knights threaten with Garrison Bragi come to the plate after the break.
Located in Fort Wayne, Indiana, the University of St. Francis is a private Catholic university enrolling 2,300 students in majors ranging from the liberal arts to the creative arts to the health services. Small class sizes, personal attention, and the freedom to explore your options. A USF education has a lot to offer. Visit their beautiful campus and see for yourself how you can be a part of the University of St. Francis. Visit usf.edu to learn more about the University of St. Francis.
Bluffton Tire, you know where they're located. Across the street from Bummy's, right at the entrance to the 4-H park, has been serving Wells County for over 50 years. Bluffton Tire needs to be the first stop for brakes, struts, front end alignment, and offers over 20 different brands of tires. Stop by and see Carrie Jennis today or visit online at BlufftonTire.com for online specials and coupons. Bluffton Tire is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon.
Hi, this is Carrie Jennis at Bluffton Tire, and we'll keep you going.
Now, welcome back to Norwell. We've had an exciting baseball game this afternoon. New Haven leads at 7-4, but the Knights trying to tie this game in the bottom of extra innings. They scored one to push it to extras in the bottom of the 7th. Coming on now is Carson Bussard. We talked about him warming up in the top of this inning. Sean Ferguson moves to first base. They just switch places. Ferguson exits with 129 pitches, and he is responsible for both the runners on base, but cannot get the loss today because the tying run is going to be on the record of Carson Bussard should Breggy eventually score in this inning. He represents that tying run. He's able to pop one out to right. We've seen it a couple of times today. It might go. And there's a legitimate chance to tie this baseball game. Wind's not quite blowing as hard as it was at the start of this one, but still a considerable breeze out of the west. And Trevor Wilson waits on deck for the Knights. And Bussard comes set, big right-hander. Long leg kick, and the first pitch is a strike call at the knees. Bussard has pitched in just one game this year. Actually, he's pitched in 3 different games, but he's got 1 win, an ERA of 3. High, a ball and a strike. 7 total innings on the year, 3 runs on 2 hits, 6 walks, 8 strikeouts. Not a good ratio. And the 1-1. Pitch is popped up into shallow center. Coming on is Vachon to make the grab for the second out. Leidig tags and holds. No run scores. And it's a routine fly out. Second out. Wilson to the plate. Trevor 2 for 4. Couple of huge RBIs, a homer, and then an RBI single to tie the game in the bottom of the 7th. He works with 2 outs here in the 8th. Swings and misses on the first pitch. Bussard in a save situation here for the Bulldogs. And Ferguson in line for the win. The 0-1. High. Ball and a strike. Waiting on deck is Waybright should Wilson reach. Kohler leads away from second, Leidig from third, and the 1-1 delivery. It's low, squirts through the catcher, but no reason to waste Leidig there, and it didn't get very far away anyway. And it's 2-1. Bussard gives the base runners a look. And here comes the 2-1 pitch. It's smoked into center. Going back is Vachon, and it's off the wall. 2 runs are going to score. It's 2 RBI double for Wilson, and it's 7-6. Oh, this game's been unbelievable today. The 8th hit of the day for the Knights. And Wilson has driven in 2 more huge runs. The 3rd hit of the day, 2nd for extra bases. And Garrett Waybright has a chance to tie this game. He is 1 for 2, a bunt single, 2 walks and a strikeout, and he takes a first pitch high for ball 1. Quentin Middleton is on deck if Waybright reaches. The Knights have fought all afternoon. The 1-0, that's in the dirt. Cole Lewison is going to get warm again in case the Knights need him for the 9th. Breaking ball, swung on and missed. 2-1, gets back into the battle. Waybright has driven in 7 runs. That one was really close, and it's 3-1. Didn't get the call from the home plate umpire, and it's clear that that strike zone is tightened up here in extras for both teams. The 3-1 offering. There goes the runner, and it's high. The throw to third is not in time. Runners on the corners. Wilson, 90 feet away, represents the tying run. And a 5-pitch base on balls for Waybright. A stolen base for Wilson. And Mr. Bischoff is going to have a word with his infield. While he does, we are going to take a very short break. The Knights trying to tie this game or win it. They trail at 7-6 in the bottom of the 8th on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
At First Bank of Bern, we believe free should mean free. Not kind of free. Completely free. That's exactly what our free and easy checking account is. Free of fees, free of hassles, free of catches. You also get a free Visa check card, free online banking, free mobile banking, free telephone banking, free text and email alerts, and free e-statements. You get all this when you sign up for free and easy checking from First Bank of Bern. It's that simple. First Bank of Bern. Member FDIC.
Now, welcome back to Norwell. Runners on first and third for Quentin Middleton, who is 1 for 3 today. A double, strikeout, ground out, and he was intentionally walked. The tying run is 90 feet away in the face of Wilson. The first pitch from Bussard is going to be ground ball sent towards the third baseman, field on a hop. The throw to first is in time, and the Knights are going to suffer their first loss of the season. The final New Haven 7, Norwell 6 in 8 innings. The Knights can't get it done. It was an unbelievable battle today. We are going to take a break and talk about it. After these words from our sponsors, New Haven wins at 7-6 on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
The Bowling Center in Bluffton has adult youth double leagues with 1 adult and 1 child per team, or 2 youth may make a team, and a youth league for ages 4 to 19 starting soon. The leagues are 10 weeks long and everyone plays every game. The Bowling Center in Bluffton, located at 1231 South Scott Street. For complete details, visit bowlbluffton.com, and don't forget about Friday Fun from 12 to 6. Only $1 per game and 50-cent shoes at a smoke-free environment. bowlbluffton.com. bowlbluffton.com.
Are you looking for a new dental home, or maybe you've suffered a dental sports-related injury? Contact Dr. Laura Kugelhahn and her caring staff. They can help you with your general and emergency dental needs. Dr. Laura Kugelhahn and her staff provide a wide variety of services such as fillings, crowns, veneers, bridges, bleaching, dentures, athletic mouth guards, and much more. Dr. Kugelhahn's office is located at 1133 North Main Street in Bluffton. Call today at 824-31000 for an appointment with Dr. Laura Kugelhahn.
Dr. Laura Kugelhahn is a provider for Delta Dental and Aetna insurances. She is also accepting Care Credit. Dr. Kugelhahn and her staff will make you feel at home.
Now, welcome back to Norwell. We are wrapping things up as New Haven gets their 11th victory of the year and their second in conference play. The Knights fall to 10-1 and 2-1 in conference play. We'll start out with New Haven's offense. Nick Ammer led it off. He was 1 for 5 with a single and an RBI. Austin Myers 1 for 2, a couple of runs, a double and an RBI. Angel DiFederico 1 for 4, a single and an RBI. Sean Ferguson 2 for 3, 2 doubles and a pair of RBIs. Zach Vachon 1 for 4 with a single. Juan Bonilla 0 for 3. Bryce Minnick 1 for 2 with a solo home run in the top of the 6th inning. Carson Bussard 1 for 4 with a single and an RBI. Chris Scheid 2 for 4 with 2 singles. And that rounds out New Haven's offense. On the mound, Sean Ferguson, an incredible 129-pitch performance. He goes 7 1/3. 83 pitches were strikes, allowed 6 runs, 5 earned on 7 hits, walked 4, struck out 9. Carson Bussard came in to get the last 2 outs, and he did allow both of those runs to score, but they were inherited, and those do not go are not credited to him. So he gives up just the 1 hit and walks 1. For Norwell on offense, it was Trevor Wilson leading the way for the Knights today. 3 for 5, a single, a double, a home run, and 4 RBIs. Garrett Waybright 1 for 2. Quentin Middleton 1 for 4 with a double and an RBI. Levi Long 1 for 4. Christian Bohata 0 for 3. Ian Clark 1 for 4 with a single. Levi Leidig 0 for 3. Caleb Kohler was 1 for 3 with a double and an RBI. Garrison Breggy 0 for 2. Tyler Skiles 0 for 1, but he scored a run. On the pitching side of things for the Knights, it was Christian Bohata, the starter, goes 6 innings of work, throws 78 pitches, 46 for strikes, 4 runs, 3 earned on 7 hits, walks 2, and struck out 2. Quentin Middleton comes on in relief and goes 2 innings, 26 pitches, 20 for strikes, 3 runs, 2 earned on 3 hits, and walked 1. And we are joined now by head coach Andy McLean as... Well, we'll try to, yeah, there you go.
This is my first day here, I guess.
Well, we are happy to have you aboard.
Thank you.
And your guys suffer a really tough loss in a game where they battled the entire way.
Absolutely. It was a great fight. You have a 10-0 streak to start the season, which is fantastic. We really didn't talk about it very much. We just talked about playing good baseball. But you're absolutely right. Good baseball game here. Ferguson kid's a good pitcher. We knew that coming in. And, like you said, down a run and probably should have ended it there in the bottom of the 7th, but weren't able to. But then come back and make it 7-6. I love coaching this team. They're a lot of fun. Obviously, a lot of heart, a lot of mental toughness, a lot of fight, and we'll bounce back from this for sure.
Well, there was a couple plays that come to mind.
Yes, what do you got?
Keeping in the game.
Yep.
In the top of the 7th, the ground out, the double play,
right.
Ferguson gets in the ground into a double play,
right.
keeping your guys at just a 1-run deficit
right.
and able to get that run across to push this thing to extras.
And not to interrupt, true, and that's what I was thinking again, and we didn't get it turned, and I thought, well, shoot, should we have played in? That would have been a ball right at Garrett that he could have took to the plate. But I was thinking, hey, let's stay away from a big inning,
right.
And turn a double play here and get out of it instead of playing in and a little blooper gets over your head or, that's just baseball. If I had it to do over again, maybe I'd play in. Obviously, if I knew he was going to hit a ball right at Garrett, I would. But those are the fun things, about going through a game and competing. But it's fun that our players are always in the game and always going to give us a chance to win, no doubt about it.
Now, Trevor Wilson had an absolutely spectacular day on offense.
Yeah, absolutely.
The line today, 3 for 5, a single double, a solo homer, and 4 RBIs. He drives in 1 in the bottom of the 7th to keep you in it, and then drives in 2 more in the 8th.
I tell you, Trevor is a gamer. Love Trevor. He showed it last year in the sectional against Heritage. I was telling Mr. Morgan, and the thing I love about Trevor and athletes like him over the years, in 26 years, you can see it in their eyes because he struck out his first at-bat.
Right.
And he wasn't real happy about that. And you could see the competitiveness in his eyes, and it's just fantastic to see exactly what you want out of a senior. Can't ask for anything more. I'm glad he had a good day. He deserves it, and hope for more of it as we come, and I'm sure we'll get it for sure.
Well, you got a couple more games this week, 4 to be exact, and
right.
they're all on the road. You got
right.
Adams Central tomorrow, East Noble Thursday, another conference game.
Right.
But, again, that one's weather pending, and then Saturday a doubleheader at Bluffton. But what are you looking for out of a very improved Adams Central team?
Right. They're always a good team. You've got to go beat them. They're not going to beat themselves. You've got to go beat them. I've always been impressed with that program, and they've always been good baseball games. Now, it always comes in between 2 conference games, but, hey, that's part of it. They'll be a tough opponent. We can split Lewison and Mann up there. Looking forward to those guys getting on the mound, and, we can kind of hopefully, wipe out this bad taste in our mouth, by coming out. And because, like you said, you're absolutely right. We'll have to play some good baseball against them. We had that streak beginning in the year when the weather weather. We were fighting it, and then it got nice for us, and we got into a little rhythm, and now we'll see, what the forecasts have in store for this week. But we'll be ready to play and hopefully be able to bounce back. But, yeah, you're absolutely right. That's a very good Adams Central team before another conference game. So, yeah, use Lewiston and man. It'll be nice to get back on the diamond and get back after it.
Working around the weather is always something you got to deal with in Northeast Indiana during the springtime.
Sure.
Unfortunately, we caught a bad hand this week, but Coach McClain, we always appreciate the time.
Absolutely.
And we wish you the best of luck the rest of the week.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Well, that'll just about do things here at Norwell. New Haven gets 1 in the first, 1 in the third, 1 in the fifth, 1 in the sixth, and 3 in the eighth. 7 runs on 10 hits. 3 errors, they leave 8. Norwell 1 in the first, third, fourth, and seventh, and 2 in the eighth. 6 runs on 8 hits. 5 Norwell errors, by far a team high, and they leave 9 men on base. Today's game time was 1 hour and 58 minutes. So that will wrap things up. The Knights suffer their first conference loss of the year and their first loss in the regular season. They fall to 10-1, 2-1 in the conference. New Haven goes to 11-4 and 2-1 in the conference. Final score one more time: New Haven 7, Norwell 6. On behalf of the entire Wells County Voice crew, this is Derek Decker saying so long from Ossian.
We hope you enjoyed this high school sports broadcast on the Voice Sports Network. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
The preceding production is property of Voice Enterprises, and all rights are reserved worldwide. Thank you for listening to this production of Voice Enterprises, taking media in a new direction.